Matt here, and we're here at the Madison County Fairgrounds or Pavilion Convention Center or something like that for the CF Exotic Pet Expo. Now we did a video for this back in August, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Well, we're back here for the October one, and we got some other stuff we're gonna try to get today. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys, this is a sugar glider from Australia, and apparently I'm not sure which one's taken with whom first.
This one is really, really sweet.
You can see these are little tiny dudes. As they say, they're going to get about an inch bigger, but they're marsupials. They're from Australia, New Zealand. They're not New Zealand, but Tasmania, New Guinea.
And a little pom-pom.
They're like a marsupial version of a flying squirrel.
It's going to look like a little belly button.
Yeah, it's going to be a tiny little thing. You got to remember, baby kangaroos are only about this big, so you can only imagine how big a baby sugar glider is going to be. Well, don't harass the sugar glider too much there. Alright. They're very soft. It's like living velvet here, guys. These are what the first of the prehistoric mammals in the Mesozoic looked like, was something very similar to this little fella.
So it makes it really boring.
Oh, he's hamming the camera there. Yeah. Well, guys, we'll be back with you in a few. Alright, guys, we have a Savannah monitor. Oh, look at this brightly colored little lizard. Now there's a cute little lizard. Look at the size of this toad. I'm telling you, this thing's the size of a small rat. Beautiful little pale ball python. Another big lizard over here, another Savannah. Leopard gecko. Yeah, look at those Savannah monitors. These guys, they get actually pretty big as adults, I believe.
Look at this one. This is a Dalmatian.
Alright, guys. And this is Green Iguana, Exotic Pets and Crafts. greeniguanatn@gmail.com. If you guys are interested, go see them.
They're a little testy.
Be back in a few. Guys, it's a Halloween crab. I'm pretty sure he doesn't own any restaurants in Bikini Bottom, but
I'll take the lid off.
Oh, appreciate that. Yeah, let's take a look at this little fella.
They're fast.
They got an assortment of beautiful little snakes in here.
Maybe he'll act right.
Oh, look.
Oh, it's got purple.
Oh yeah, they're real pretty.
Oh, those are pretty.
These lids.
What do these guys eat?
Anything. They're omnivores. They will literally eat anything.
Those are cool.
That is just awesome.
Yeah. Are they pretty docile?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're jerks.
Yeah, look at that right there. Tessera brook corn snake. Different types of snakes.
Look at the snake.
Look at all these little tiny snakes. Look at that one right there. It's an albino Pueblo clown king. So it's different color phases of the same species, I suspect. Classic king, I believe. He looks like he's got that black and white sort of chain pattern.
Yeah, let's keep walking this way.
Hey, hon, they got a Coraline.
Yeah, okay.
What do they do?
Check them out. Little Coralines. Little black and white kings. Yeah, this guy here, he's got a wide assortment. Rhinos, reptiles, and rodents, and you're also into rhinos?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a wide assortment. If you're looking for king snakes and looking to get them small to start with, this would be your best bet. I would say you've got a lot of good ones in here. And I do believe our buddies at the reptile house are also here. So we'll be back with you in a few minutes here. Yeah, guys, check out this one. That's a good sized little Honduran king snake, I believe, or a Honduran rat snake. I'm not sure which. I think it's a king. Either way, that's a beautiful specimen. Alright, guys, and I think he's asking $125 for that. So, there you are. There's ball python palooza over here, guys. Look at all these. Oh, that's a pretty one. It's got that weird sort of patch thing going. It's like seriously punk rock or something. And this one is kind of a piebald too. Oh, it's a pastel hide. Okay. Oh, isn't he cute? There's a snow, albinos, and that. He's got some really beautiful snakes here. Got some over there too, but I'm not going to interrupt his customers for that. But check these out. He's also got like the cocoa blocks. I believe it's like coconut husk for like bedding. A lot safer than some of the other stuff you could use. So, you know, if you get a chance, outlaw pythons, and you can check them out. I'll have the link in the description below too. Thank you, sir. Hey guys, we have us an albino Burmese python here. Look at the size of this guy. That is a beautiful snake. That is one beautiful snake, and it's an albino, which means basically devoid of any kind of melanin in the skin, which is why the pink eyes.
Right.
Which, but you know, it's a beautiful snake, and you got a lot of millipedes in here too. But the snake's got my attention for a second. How much does this cat weigh?
About 80 pounds.
About 80 pounds.
He's about 12
weighs
feet
about
long.
as much as a child there. He's a big and a beautiful animal.
We got his babies over here on the table too.
Oh wow. Oh, look at that tongue. Which means that he's smelling the air. He's got two little holes up there in the roof of the mouth called Jacobson's organs. It's how he senses. If you'll notice on his lips over here, you'll see where he's trying to nudge. Okay. He's got what? Some of these have like a heat type sensor on the lips.
It's the little vents you see?
Yeah. On the end of the nose. Hannibal's got some of those. I got a little ball python. It's like I tell people, snakes are a lot like dogs in the fact that you have boa constrictors, which are like the golden retriever of the snake world. You have the big snakes, which are like the bull mastiffs or pit bulls or what all.
Right.
And then you got ones like Hannibal at home, where they're like those little ankle biters that people put in their purses and carry around the mall.
Right.
Oh, look at that though. It is a beautiful snake. Thanks for sharing that.
No problem,
you guys
man.
got a business card?
Yes, sir, we do.
And I will list you guys in the description.
Alright.
Video should be up tomorrow, and I will post it on the Reptile Expo page.
Okay. Alright, that's cool.
Alright, we'll be back shortly, guys. Well, guys, we got some scorpions in here. Desert hairy scorpions, Israeli death stalkers. That's a creepy name for a scorpion. That's an ornery looking critter too. And there's another hairy one. Burrowing scorps. Texas browns. I'm not even sure what that is. I think it's a tarantula. There are a lot of spiders and scorpions here. That would be E2 Exotics. Oh, we got some snakes over here too. Check these guys out. Hopefully not getting you too much glare. Let me see if I can move up here for a minute. See what he's got here. He's got a hypo, albino Burmeses. He said the big snake over there had some babies. He got some red tails. There's a coral. Another hypo. Beautiful snakes. And he's got some scorpions in here. He's got spiders. He's got some cool stuff. That is a beautiful snake, guys. See this guy. Anyways, guys, we'll be back with you here shortly. Alright, guys, this is from Pandora's Exotic Reptiles. That rather handsome, I believe, a corn snake, isn't it? Hog nose. Okay, I couldn't tell the nose at the angles off. I should have known that one. I used to catch them all the time before I got down. Another case of ball palooza, and I love ball pythons. I've always, like I was telling this gentleman back there, it's like I compare the big snakes like that to the dogs, because you have the big giants that are like your pit bulls and mastiffs and St. Bernards. You have ones like our little red-tailed boa right here that is basically the golden retrievers of the snake world. And then you got these guys, which are like the little ankle biters that sit in people's purses. And that is what I have, is I've got a little ball python. Now mine's actually a bit of a little coward. He's afraid of rats, I think. And he'll eat little mice, but the only way he'll touch a rat is if it's been pre-killed. And sometimes not even then. Rats and large mice frighten him. And he's a big snake. He's a little bit smaller.
Genetic in him.
They all skittish too?
Spiders sometimes have a tendency to not eat the appropriate size meal. Their
Okay.
food intimidates them.
Well, he has a little of that. I've heard it said that he seems to have had a little pastel in his history. But yeah, these are some beautiful snakes, and those are good prices for them too, guys. I'm telling you, if you're going to get snakes, you need to come over here right now and go to Pandora's Exotic Reptiles and go check these guys out. These are good prices. Because I mean, these are like the rare color phases, and you're getting like 300. I've heard them go easily for 5. And this one right here, 75 bucks. Oh man, I paid 100 for the one I've gotten. He's just got a standard pattern. I'm telling you, guys, you can't beat the price on these, and these are beautiful snakes. What is that big guy up there?
That is a pinstripe.
Pinstripe. Oh, I like that. I had the second red-tailed boa I ever had. The red patterns on the back had formed a little horseshoe down his back. You got what? A king snake right there?
We got a king snake. Then we have an El Salvador dwarf boa.
Oh no, though. Oh, that's a beautiful
belly.
animal.
He's a year old. He doesn't get very big. He'll get about 5 feet long.
Oh man, that is a beautiful little snake.
Very, very good temperaments.
Yeah. And it's also proof that snakes are designed to be loved. You know how you can tell? If you notice, most baby animals have little tiny noses and big eyes. Have you ever seen a baby snake that didn't have a little tiny nose and big eyes? Snakes were designed to be loved.
Yep.
And too many people don't get that. Well, I appreciate you letting us see them. And like I said, the link will be in the video, and I will put it up on the Exotics Expo's website, or not, or their Facebook page. All right, guys, I'll catch you later at Hyder House Herps. They've got quite a few balls, and they've got some, I'm not sure what all that is, and it says not all animals on display, but they've got some beauties here. So, you know, like that one. That actually reminds me of Hannibal a little bit. Alright, guys. Be back in.
Bear off of there.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind seeing this big cat. Alright, guys, we're here at Cat's Geckos. Not to be confused with Geico. These things are prettier than an insurance policy, I'm telling you. Oh, look at this guy. He's all covered in spines. Looks positively prehistoric. Now, these geckos, they have like little combs or something on their feet, like little suctions, and they can climb straight up vertical surfaces, which are very, very cool. They've got a good assortment of geckos here. The prices on those are actually very good. I'm not as attuned to lizards as I am snakes, but I can only assume that an oddball gecko at 45 bucks is a good price. So, because like I said, I don't know my lizards as well, but oh man, that is a pretty one. He's a big gecko too. Well, guys, you know they found the fossil gecko in amber from the dinosaur age. Yeah, the whole thing, soft tissues and all. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. And if you want to go get yourself a gecko, go to Cat's Gex. So, we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Small Town Exotics, Lexington, Tennessee. And they've got some magnificent geckos, like this guy right here. Oh, that's a big gecko. They've got some leopard geckos here, shrimpers. Almost look at that guy with all the spots all over him. Contrary to the insurance commercials, they're not all green, but these guys are a lot more interesting than insurance. So guys, if you get a chance, come check these out. Ooh, 70. That's not a bad price either. They've got some really good deals on reptiles here today, guys. All right, guys. Again, that'd be Small Town Exotics, Lexington, Tennessee. Facebook at STE 2016. Hey guys, we're here at the Reptile House now. Our buddies from Paris. We got a beautiful tiger stripe red tick. Oh, a nice red-tailed boa. Oh, I see that. We're going that way. There's a gigantic snake over here. We know this guy very well because we've done video with him. And a big old ball, fire mouth. There's a ghost. Hi.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, wow. Busy?
Yeah.
Always, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, we're here, like I said, at the Reptile House in Paris, from Paris, Tennessee. Good friends of ours. Nice guys. Corn snakes. He's got a beautiful assortment of snakes here. Oh, look at that. These pastels always kind of throw me for a loop because they've got this kind of a weird white spot just in the middle of everywhere.
Look at his tail.
Champagne Inchi.
I've been waiting for this. Hey, Gecko. Oh, here's one.
Oh, look at that. Be out of your way momentarily, sir. Caramel spider. Gray rat snake. We got pastels here. I love snakes.
That one's peeled.
Yeah, Nicaraguan dwarf boa. Now that's crazy. Yellow belly male champagne. And again, the very cool Reptile House logo. Black pastel females. I'm telling you, he's got a huge assortment of snakes here.
Do you see the snake over there, baby?
Cinnamon, lesser male. Granite rats. Bull snake. Oh, that's a local boy right there. They got bull snakes. And there's another bull snake. Super mojos. It's a bunny rabbit. And if you buy him, you can love him and hug him. Call him George. Oh man. Look at that snake. I'll have to show you guys in a minute. Don't want to dox anybody. And here we're back with the big red tail. How much does this guy weigh?
About 50 to 60 pounds.
About 50 to 60 pounds. Another big Central South American New World constrictor. And I always have a soft spot for these because my uncle raised them for years.
We do have new subscribers.
Oh, we do? Awesome. Did you sub them back?
Welcome.
Awesome.
Katarina, welcome.
Yep.
All right, there's rats. You want to see rats?
Oh man, that is, he does.
For lunch tomorrow.
Very beautiful. Well, thanks, dude. That is an emerald tree boa. You notice that she's being a little bit cautious, and that's because these are a little bit more alert. They're a little bit more aggressive, aren't they? Yeah. Bit of a nasty bite if they should tag you. But beautiful snake. Probably you know, it'd probably be for more of an advanced handler though. But yeah, beautiful snake. Look at that shade of green. Isn't that something, guys? Yeah. And I've got their. No, that's the other one. I've got their link here, their business card on me. It's in my pocket here somewhere. But either way, I'll put a link below about it. I appreciate it. Well, just across from the emerald tree boa, we have some dwarf caimans. These have already been sold, but $350 a piece. Those are some nice caimans. Alright guys, looks like you might get a kick out of it. The first crocodilians I've seen. Hey guys, check this out. It's a raccoon. And
Yeah, I think this is a lot for a shoe.
I think it's about to climb somebody. Yeah.
I don't know if she has
Yeah, this is one of those things that you just don't see very often. At least not as a pet. But very cool indeed though. I think he's got a distant cousin down the way a piece. They got a Quadrimundi. But this is more American made right here. Yeah. Alright guys. Well thanks. He's got a prairie dog, guys.
Oh, that thing
Check this
is so
out.
Cute.
These guys have like huge burrows. That's a prairie dog. And they have like huge burrows and stuff and big towns and stuff. All over the place. And they're like
Caleb, you can see the raccoons from under.
big rodent.
This thing's so cute.
Yeah, very cool. You don't see a prairie dog every day. Yeah, and there's the raccoon back out.
Okay, the
I do believe that's my buddy Chris's prize pet right now.
This raccoon is scary.
He's scary. He's a raccoon.
Put your finger in there.
No, never do that. All right, guys. TCB Reptiles and Racks. I'm gonna get a business card, but if you want to pause it, you can grab the ID right here. They've got some beautiful ball pythons here. Like I said, the ball seems to be the most rapidly popular species of snake on the market right now, isn't it? I've got one myself. So, you know, and they're getting really interesting with like the color phases. It never ceases to amaze me. They're getting as into the selective breeding of these as people used to dogs back in the day. I just don't see a Westminster Python Club coming up though, which is a shame. I think they would catch on.
They got something now that's emoji. You know, like it's an emoji snake.
Yeah.
You see smiley faces on their sides. You seen those?
No, I hadn't.
Yeah. Like they grade them to where they're
cool.
solid white. They got like a black head, solid white, and then there's like an emoji smiley face.
Oh,
and then
cool.
It's solid white. Yeah, and they make them.
Oh, very cool.
Panda pies. I mean, it's neat. Check it out.
I'll tell you the ones that freak me out are the pie balls where it's like one big, you know, just a white splotch and then suddenly it looks like a normal snake and then white splotch again, and I'm like, there's just something about it that just your brain doesn't register.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like they're solid white, but then it'll be like an emoji face.
Yeah. They've got some beautiful snakes though, and the ball pythons, you know, like I said, they seem to be the most commonly crossbred. Boy, I'm waiting. It's only a matter of time, I think, before somebody gets the idea of putting a gene for luciferase in their skin and making it genetically altered when they glow in the dark.
He just talked about that the other day.
That would just be messed up.
He just talked about that the other day.
Of course,
they make them like geckos.
something a little more controversial.
They got geckos glow in the dark.
Something that's a little more controversial. I got a guy that was a friend of mine that was a breeder that was trying to crossbreed certain species, trying to make something called a super ball, trying to breed a blood python to a ball, and I'm like, that's not exactly a great thing because I think you ought to kind of keep the species as pure as you can. Otherwise, you're making a bunch of hybrids that really don't have any place in nature. And to be honest with you, as much as pretty as these other patterns are, I think the one that nature made, like this, is really, in my opinion, the prettiest of the lot. I love the natural coloring on them. I think all the others are magnificent, but I love the natural coloring on snakes. Just the very snakiness of them. But yeah, I appreciate the chance to video these. The video will be up.
For us.
Oh, awesome.
We thought, I mean, you did the whole show.
Oh yeah. Well, I've got another one coming up here.
Yeah. She's going to put it on the laptop where it just,
Awesome.
you know, montage keeps going over and over.
You have a Dimetrodon on your case over there.
Yeah.
Mammal
I had
like
a little
reptile.
boy give that to me the last show. He come up and handed it to him, and I told him I was going to set it right there for every show.
Oh, that's cool. That's a Dimetrodon from the Permian. Yeah.
Here, he's taking pictures of that.
Yeah, a reptile basking spot lamp. We're going to be using this. We're here at Scales and Tails, Reptiles and Supplies out of South Haven, Mississippi, I believe it is.
Yeah.
You guys saw them on the last video. I believe it was you guys that I bought the collapsible snake hook from.
Sure
And
did.
that is a cool thing, and that has proven very useful.
All right, yeah. Sure
Whenever, all through the summer, if they were mowing the lawn and the girls needed me to kind of hobble along behind them when they were cleaning the yard, I'd put this thing on my shirt collar and carry it just in case I needed it.
Yep.
So that is a handy, you know, it's not something to be lost. That was a handy accoutrement. I used it the other day because I was trying to feed the snake, and he's like I said, Hannibal was being ornery. He climbed up on something I didn't want him on, so I kind of nudged him off with a hook a little bit because I had a mouse in there, and I don't want to start meddling around in there with my hand with that mouse in there. I don't want him mistaking me for the food. But yeah, this is a spot lamp, reptibasking spot lamp, which is it should help. Maybe it'll help his attitude towards eating, because he's really hit and miss about feeding. We have seen all kinds of stuff up here today, guys. We have really enjoyed the show today, the expo, and they've had sugar gliders. They've got spider monkeys over there. I couldn't get a clean shot of them. They got two big snakes wandering around in here. Crocodiles, emerald tree boas, all kinds of stuff. If you guys are in Jackson, do you know when the next expo is going to be in this area?
February 16th and 17th, I think. Don't hold me to that.
I think it's going. Oh, here it is. Okay, guys. If you are in the Jackson area and Carpetbagger, I am talking to you. Exotic Pet Expo, February 16th or 17th of 2019. Be here.
That would
All
be
right,
great.
here we are with a Brazilian short-tailed possum, isn't it?
Yes.
And what's your company?
GBG Exotics.
GBG Exotics. Oh, this is a cute little dude. He's probably a relative of the Virginia possum, but a lot smaller and a lot cuter, and probably has better sense than to get into the road. He's got the prehensile tail though, don't he?
Oh yeah. They'll use it to carry all their bedding back to bed, make a nest with it and everything.
Yeah. Very cute. So, and he also has sugar gliders, like this guy over here that seems to be taking a nap in his dinner. And so, if you get a chance to come up here and you're looking for something cute and cuddly, I'd say that this guy was a definite possibility. So, like I said, we've had all kinds of crazy stuff up here today. Giant snakes. There's some spider monkeys over there. All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. And guys, if you get a chance, come and check everything out.